Lee, we're speaking after the 3-1 win against Aberdeen. How pleased were you with that?
Yeah, I was really pleased. We talked about before the game how 3 points would vindicate a lot of work that we've done. There's a lot of effort gone in behind the scenes. The coaching staff have been fantastic. The players have worked extremely hard, and we've been a bit frustrated because we feel we should have more points on the board. So today was important because it allowed us to leapfrog Aberdeen with a win. Obviously, a really disappointing start in terms of poor setup for us from the throw in, and we're going to get that every now and again with the young players that we've got. But we've got to be organised. But then, to be honest, I thought we was always the team in the ascendancy. I felt that, barring some bit of composure and a bit of steady finishing, we could have gone in at half-time, maybe 2-3 goals to the good. I think the timing of the penalty and the sending off obviously was absolutely key. It sent everybody in at half-time just with that little bit more belief, and we was able to stay composed, stay confident and stay patient, and obviously scored the 2 goals.
Yeah, after the goal when we went behind, there was a real attacking intensity, wasn't there, from your team? Something that you promised Hibs fans right when you came in.
Yes, and that's what we have to keep doing. It was nice today because we looked really cohesive, and I think that's a lot of work we've been doing on that. I think the fans spurred us on. I thought they were excellent, even at a goal down. They never lost faith in us, and the boys repaid that with 2 really good goals. I also thought Josh should have squared it to Miko, but you can understand when he's in that area of the pitch. So some really good performances today. I thought Joe Newell was excellent, back four was good, Marsh was secure and steadying, and obviously the forward players just looked a constant threat, and it was a very difficult day for Aberdeen that are a really good side.
Yeah, how did Miko help in that final third? Because, like you said, it looked a lot more cohesive up there, and the roles were kind of more defined.
Well, I think the first thing is his off-the-ball work was good. I think I'm always looking at that. He kept the opposition one way, he forced them into straight passes, which allowed us to pick up the ball and tidy up and then play forward. And while you've got the speed of Ellie and the speed of Boyle, and a centre forward that's sort of staying in between the 6-yard box and doing his work there, occupying defenders, being a physical presence, not allowing them to get big clearances, particularly with 3 men in midfield. It means you can come onto the play, and then again the waves of attack keep coming. So I was really pleased with him with his hold-up play. It was a big effort physically. He's only been in 2 days, and I think it shows you how tactically bright he is to put in a performance like that.
Yeah, and a word on Josh Campbell as well. He's turned into a real attacking threat this year. 4 goals in his opening 7 league games.
Yeah, well, I always saw that in him, if I'm honest with you, and we did as a staff, that box-to-box sort of. I think sometimes young players are not 100% sure what they are, or maybe managers sometimes get it wrong. And I think that, to simplify it for Josh, he's a very fit player. He's very powerful in his running power. And I think like the Lampard type role, where you're almost having less touches but more impactful, suits him really well. And listen, he's at the moment, trustworthiness-wise, one of the first names on the team sheet. So I think that obviously the fans are starting to see that now, starting to appreciate that, and Josh should be very proud of himself.
Yeah, and we spoke a lot about the development of your side. Did you feel like this was the next step in performance?
Well, I said to the boys today, we talked a lot about the culture, a lot about integrating the foreign players. We've been relentless in the cohesive work that we've done with the boys from a position of strength and a structure defensively. And it needed to click. It clicked for 20 minutes against Kilmarnock, and today it clicked a lot longer. And I think that stands us in really good stead moving forward, because don't forget we've got 3 or 4 very good players to come back from injury, and they'll be like new signings to us. So that strength in depth just keeps getting stronger. I think my decisions become more and more difficult with the team selection and the substitute bench, and that's when you know that you're starting to build that momentum. And with 2 home wins now, and 2 draws in good games, I think like we need to build that sort of mentality of Fortress Easter Road.
Yeah, talking about a fortress, obviously at Easter Road, still unbeaten here this season. It's been we've had difficult opposition that we faced here as well. How important could our home form be this season?
Well, I think all the form's important. Our home fans, obviously, we want to impress, and I think we did that today. We're always trying to buy credit, with everything that we do, and that's why today was important. To jump above Aberdeen. One swallow doesn't make a summer, we know that, but at the same time there was a lot of positives today, and we just got to continue our drive. We're nowhere near finished. You know, we're early in the project, but there's a lot of good signs and shoots of progress.
Yeah, there absolutely is, Lee. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.